So the first thing that I learned was that many things will not go your way, and surprises can come from just about anywhere in just about any form. A great example of this was the wild cards, which I managed to get lucky with. For the first year, I got the Hero of the Year, and the second year I didn't get anything particularly bad. However, it is quite easy to see from the experiences of other people that these bad things do happen and that you have to be prepared in any way you possibly can. In the case of Civic Mirror, this meant getting health care, insurance, security, or anything else that could prevent or at least diminish the effects of a turn for the worse. I'm not saying go and become a doomsday prepper, but at least be a little prepared. Another thing that I learned from Civic Mirror was to always try to be aware of people's hidden agendas. Obviously, this isn't always possible because people try to keep them hidden, hence the words hidden agenda. However, if you pay attention to what people are doing, what they're saying, what they're selling, what they're bringing up in discussions, etc., you can kind of get a good idea of what people might be and be able to avoid being screwed over by those people who have hidden agendas that would be detrimental to other people if they were to carry them out as successfully. Take, for example, our president. For the entire simulation, she seemed like a benevolent leader who was saving the environment, making sure everybody got everything, but it turns out that the entire time she was fascist. She could have converted everything into a dictatorship given a few more years, and probably would have. Had we known the risk of electing her as president, we probably would have avoided that risk altogether. Knowing people's hidden agendas also helped me as a capitalist. It was relatively easy to tell who was an environmentalist because they would buy trees and rivers and not upgrade them or anything. I wanted to make sure that I was selling my river to an environmentalist, because if I sold it to a fellow capitalist, they might upgrade it into a farm, which I had, and give me competition, which would force me to lower my prices and therefore make less money. So as you can see, knowing people's hidden agendas can be very advantageous. Finally, money is everything. You cannot survive without money. You can try to make deals or such, but really, money is the only reliable way to get everything that you need. It's really quite simple. The more money you have, the better you live. So you should always try to have a good amount of money. Also, don't overpay for something. If the seller asked for a low price that doesn't really benefit them at all, don't just pay what you feel you should pay. Just give them what they asked. If taking advantage of people is what it takes to get ahead, then just do it. So once again, just to recap, always be prepared for surprises so that you're not caught off guard when one comes around. Always try to find out people's hidden agendas because it can be very advantageous to you. And finally, the most important, always have a good amount of money because money makes the world go round. Take, for example, our president. Take, for example, our president. For the entire simulation, Take, for example, our president. For the entire simulation,